When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass, it's Stone. The quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was
hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Stewart. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more.
He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Catch in the middle. It's Albright. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Stone. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Found a little run room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Stone. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed behind the line. It's Covey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Moore to the air. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Back to pass, it's Stone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Northwestern right back to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Covey. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They boot it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down for this offense. Moore will throw. Finds his big tight end. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He's looking to throw on third and short. Fires to the big fella. The Ducks will keep this drive going. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Stewart.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's got the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's out past the 35. Turns it on at midfield. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Moore to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. After the catch, it'll be first and goal.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The short hands, it's low. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Moore will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Pulls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection.
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Moore to the air. Got the quick pass. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pitch it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. He's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touch. Wide open spaces. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Stone. Makes the catch. It's Covey. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Pass completion, moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the right. Fighting off the defender. Might be calling a hot route. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want